Hello everybody and welcome to a new series in Prison Architect. Now I will obviously, well it's not obvious, but I will be going back to the ladies prison and finish it off. And I also have to finish off the quick start guide, but I am feeling a little bit tired on that particular prison and I wanted to try something new. Now I've enabled some mods in the game, so in fact I'm going to do that. We're going to go into the extras, going to go into the mods. We've got the greater reform mod, we've got recycling, and we've got a basketball court. I actually saw the basketball one in the recent introversion update video, so I thought, yes, it's not a football pitch, but it's something close to what I had wanted. So yes, we've I'm assuming that means that they're active, available. Yes, so they're active. Okay, so we'll apply that. So now we have all these mods, and we're not going to go there. We're going to create a new prison where we were when I started. So we're going to see what we're going to do. We're going to go for a male prison this time. And for the warden, we're going to choose... So we've got the most balanced individual on the planet. He does his job and nothing else. People just call him the warden. We have the lobbyist. The lobbyist has friends in high places and makes sure the more easily controlled prisoners end up coming his way. Halves the likelihood of receiving prisoners who are violent, lethal, volatile, deadly, or fighters. We have Rita, ruthless and terrifying. Rita has a reputation for running her facilities through judicial application of fear. Rumours of her carrying a whip may be exaggerated. Half the likelihood of prisoners being stoical or fearless. Prisoners are suppressed twice as quickly. J.W. Periwinkle, I like his name. Warden Periwinkle says he was a sapper in the war. He never says which war, specifically, but he certainly knows everything about digging tunnels. Guard dogs have a 50% chance of fully uncovering any tunnels they detect. The pacifier. This I think is the one I've usually gone for. The pacifier has an unusual talent for being able to calm even the most violent individuals. Even being in the same room as him is enough to make people docile and compliant. Reduces the overall temperature of your prison, making your inmates less likely to cause trouble. And Safara Achkanova. Safara Achkanova has a spotless reputation and a squeaky clean record. But behind the scenes, shady deals and under-the-table offerings are nothing uncommon for her. Gets a small cut of the resale value of each piece of contraband found. Prisoners found with contrabands will be fined directly from their savings. Now, I'm actually going for a themed prison this time, what I have in mind. And I think Rita actually fits the spot. I'm going to go for a hellhole, really. I'm going to try and pack them in with as few amenities as possible. Obviously, the likeliness of starting gangs and whatnot and having prisoners killed is very, very high. But it's kind of going to be a rule with an iron fist and see how long it takes to fail. So we will... I'm not sure about generating lakes and buildings. But I want gangs on, I want events on. We'll do that. I don't want unlimited funds. I'm not going to have the fog of war. We'll have forests. Well, let's do lakes and buildings. And we'll start with a small map, because it's going to be themed. So let's lakes, and I think I've got a bit of a lake here. Somewhat. No buildings. Is what it is. Okay, so let's pause. So what we want to do is we want to say, and I should have the new menu. I'm on the 2.0 build, but the test build of 2.0, so it's a little bit different. You can get this. I think we have a bit of a no. It's, okay. Okay, we've got something there. Yeah. So yeah, it's a test build, so you can actually get it on the Steam. If you watch Introversion's last video, they at the end of their usual jibber jabber, they tell you how to get this build. Anyway, we'll pause the game again, and we will start building. Actually, we'll plan it out. So, rule with an iron fist. So what we're going to do is, actually, we're going to say, right, prisoners intake, we're going to have all available, max sec only. So this is going to be where they send the max sec people when they don't really want them to survive. So we're going to have basic detention center and administration. So I think what we want to do is we want to split the prison in two, where the prisoners will be and where the administration will be. Keep the prisoners at the top and administration and stuff at the bottom. And we're going to have them pretty much locked up all the time with very, very few things to do. We'll see how long it takes them to go completely bonkers. Last time I tried this, it ended with a fire. So anyway, yes, let's get on. So we'll have a fence going all the way around. I'm going to remove those two rooms. Actually, no, I'm not going to remove them. I'll build around them. So we'll have the fence all the way here. Something like that. All the way up there. Was it here? No, it wasn't. That's okay. Do our usual thingy for the gates. Then we're gonna want a gate somewhere. Let's do it something like this and something like that. But I want that bit. Hang on. Yes. Like that. We're going to put in our road gates. Okay, that will sort of secure the prison. So then we're going to want I'm going to do an extra bit here. Delivery, where's delivery? Should be easier to see now. So there we've got the basketball. There we go. Delivery. There we go. That add a bit of fence and add a large jail door here. Okay, so that yeah, we can whack up the speed now. Get them working. So that will get that perimeter sort of built. So now if you're following my my quick start guide, let's actually put this all the way here. This is like what not to do. Right, so we're separating the whole administration and power and whatnot sections from where the prisoners will be. I mean, it's not that that's a bad thing to do, it's just what's that? Part of the gate, maybe? Put a large jail door. We'll do it here and here. So yeah, that will be pretty good. So we'll want. So when are our prisoners coming? In 15 hours. But I think we have 0 prisoners on the first thingy. So we'll read his letter. Yeah, I know what you want, but I know what I want. I should have deleted it. Alright, so what we want to do is start the old. Do we have offices as part of that? Yes, we have offices. There we go. We'll use a quick build as much as possible. 2. We'll do 3 offices for now. Do we have? That's a common room. Alright, no problem. We'll get those 3 offices down. We want to do a holding cell, but we could do a shared cell. But my idea is to sort of do a whole holding cell area thingy. So we'll just grab some foundations. I've done similar things before now, as this in other playthroughs. So we're just going to do one great big massive holding cell. I've never done one that huge. And then we want to grab, again from our quick build, a kitchen. That's the door for the kitchen. Unfortunately, the cooks are going to have to be somewhere near those prisoners. But it's okay, we'll keep them somewhere over here. I mean, actually, we can undo now. Have an undo button. We'll keep the kitchen on this side. We'll keep them safe. Keep the kitchen here. Then we'll make this whole area staff only. So we've got offices. The offices are in place. Okay, and canteen. I guess we could touch it. Save some space. Or else we just do. We'll do it up here. I have a reason for doing it up there. I probably need to build that wall back, but that's okay. So now what we want is, again we'll get a large jail door here. Just as long as everyone keeps building in good time, that's all okay. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, that's the door to go in. Alright. That's fine. That's done. I've got the auto light switched on. Some people don't like that. I'm so used to it, I forget to put the lights that's not in line. But it's okay, don't worry about it. So we're going to want to put electricity down. Just interestingly, no, because it was over here, the visitors thing last time. Alright, so we'll put down the old water and the power. Did it not put it down? Probably because of that tree. Put it like that. Actually, no, because of the rain. We need a building for it. Slap it on the back of here. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, yep. That would be good. We'll put our generator there, and we'll put our water pump there. I don't know if that will actually, no. No. That wants to be there. Hang on. Foundations. Get back to building it. And we'll want a door to go in. Do a staff door. Now obviously this area is going to be completely staff only. No one's going to be allowed in here. Then we're going to have a yard over here. Now obviously this is going to be the prison that did it do the wall? Yes, it built the wall. Okay, and yes, we've got zoom to mouse now. That's good. We can start putting the stuff we need here. Let's actually mark it as a holding cell. I'm going to do a basketball court, even though they're not supposed to have many amenities, because I think it's probably a good place for the gangs to hang out and intimidate people. So we'll want let's actually center here objects. We need bench. Put benches all up the back here. Okay, I want to do some bricks like that. Put a couple of toilets there, like that. That will do nicely. Yeah, the toilet is coming, don't worry. Phone booth, no. I think TVs work differently now as well. But anyway, so we'll put... Actually, we'll put bunk beds in. And we're going to pack them in. The reason it's a holding cell... here they come. Alright, we'll put that amount for now. Then we'll add them as we get prisoners in. So we actually have... We actually have prisoners now. And we have no guards. So that means we're going to have to hire a couple of guards. Get things done. We're going to have to hire Rita. And 2 cooks. So as soon as I put those toilets down, the holding cell would be ready. And they have a canteen there. Which will do for now. It's something we'd have to expand later on. And we're going to want a shower and some... what do you call them? So we'll build that there. What do you call those things? You know, the cells where they go to be punished. Solitary, that's it, solitary. So we have rooms, we should have, actually in a quick build we should have solitary. Solitary, yes we do. Actually, I want to put it like that. It will be something like that. So do one more, I'll do one more. Brick wall. Here, please. Brick wall here. Anyone? Thank you. Objects. We want a jail door. Here. And we'll do it here. So they're all being dumped there, which is good, means we're getting money in. No, we haven't done anything with the wiring of the utilities, so we should actually wire things up. I'll throw a couple of capacitors on it for now. Wire up the old water, and we'll get some pipes going to the kitchen, and we'll get a pipe, put it from here up that way. Actually, I'm not going to go all that way, I'll go that way. So now it cancels the last thing you actually did. be good-ish. The guards are a bit busy. Can I open that door for you? Just about. There you go. Get all that built. Alright, it's all raining, but that's okay. Power is alright. Obviously they haven't put any power up there yet. We'll keep that going. Something like that. There's our lake. So we need to do the shower. This is going to be our shower. That's the shower, and we're going to have the yard out here. Yard. Yard is marked like that. So the shower needs they haven't done the solitary rooms properly. Shower needs these. Which should be okay for now. Emphasis on the should. I mean, we could always build out walls like that later on, but it's okay for now. Right, they're already fighting. Alright, we only have 2 guards. We'll get a few more. This is the prison where this is going to happen a lot. I don't know if we'll get called straight out of what do they call it? But they'll be like, you have failed because there's been so many people dying in your prison. But we need to get the things in place really, but it's okay. We're pushing it, so let's go into regime. We'll see what they have. We don't know what their needs are yet, so yeah, they got some eat, they got some sleep, they got shower, lock up. That's all fine right now. Don't know if they're actually using the beds or not. We'll have to see. It might be better off to put normal beds there for now. We'll get this we'll get these rooms finished and then we see what we do. So what's his name? We've got the new screen here, which, what's her name really? Yeah, you want to start researching things. So probably the most important at the moment is health and possibly finance. Then we'll let others come after that. So we'll open this one if I can. There we go. Let them out. Unlock finance. So yeah, finance is part of this one, so we'll have to get that that done. But we need health for the older doctors, which we can set a bit of room to be built ready for them. Okay, our workmen are mostly getting stuck. Get a few more guards. There we go. 14 of them. That should like help things get done a bit better. Okay. Where? Yeah, those weren't done properly. I don't know why. Already fighting, lads. So we'll need to get the psychologist in to get the needs for our prisoners. But first we have to get the health going. So how are you doing with that? Health is done, finance is almost there. We'll do security after. Requires entrance, so that is good. We'll get the old jail, no, staff door. Do it at the side. Get that done. Hire our accountant. You can go there. We need to do a staff room as well. So we'll do that. Over here. Because we're not looking after our prisoners, but we should look after our staff. I mean, our prisoners are just here to make us money. That's how that's working. So we have probably done both of our grants, so we'll take 2 more. That one. Staff well-being. There we go. Raise your capacity. So then what we'll have to do, we'll have to do a we could actually change the name of this to dormitory, which would put our capacity up. Surrounded by walls and doors. There we go. That sorts that problem out. So we'll go on the grants, cell block B. Bureaucracy. You can do the extra grant. Won't do that yet. You do psychology. You research that. And that. Alright, that's we're getting there. We're getting there. Did you not do the water pipe that I had ordered? No problem. I must have cancelled it inadvertently. There. That sorts that out. Power should be pretty much there. That's okay. So this is going to be our medical room. So we want rooms infirmary. Infirmary materials. With a morgue over here. They're kicking off again. Put that like that. Could have do something like that. We'll have one doctor for now. One doctor will do the job. And we'll get some, not table, we want morgue slabs. There we go. They can just like crawl across the dead bodies. That will be alright. Okay, where's the footprints? Alright, yeah, so that's our prison for now. It will get probably much worse before it gets any better. But yes, it's our new themed prison that we're going for. Not exactly themed, but we want to try and pack them in here as much as possible. So anyway, I've been Stranky, this has been Prison Architect. Leave a like in the likes if you like this kind of idea, see what we can do with this. And it's probably not going to be a very long series, because I've had a few long running series of Prison Architect, and they do kind of take their toll, and obviously I want to start it and finish it, and hopefully exciting things will happen. So yeah, we'll get this this going, but our prisoners are coming in. Gonna have the continuous intake on, and obviously we have too many prisoners, so we'll just fix that right now. Because we can't have them not having anywhere to sleep, can we? And then we'll see what we do next time. So with that, with those beds, we'll call it an episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.